Guys, let's jump forward. Let's talk a little bit of gaming, guys, as we get ready to land the plane here. Juice Gaming News reports Clarity Act could open the door for legal game tokens in the United States. I'm showing you guys the opening here. All right. Let's dive into the report, though. As we know, later today, the U.S. Congress is on the verge of passing comprehensive digital asset legislation, and it could have lasting impacts for the gaming industry. One bill in particular, Digital Asset Market Clarity Act, introduces language that directly excludes video game assets. Let me repeat that. Excludes video game assets from being treated as digital commodities. The change would finally give AAA studios and game developers the legal clarity they have long lacked when it comes to launching tokenized in-game assets. Now, we covered this quote from Robbie Ferguson, Immutable co-founder, on Wednesday. But if you missed that, he said the top 5 gaming studios alone have a combined MAU of 1.2 billion users, monthly active users of 1.2 billion. Now that the Clarity Act is passed, every major studio in the world will be empowered to launch a gaming token by the end of the year. In that same tweet, he also hinted at the fact that GTA 6 would be launching a token. He's been doing this for the last couple of months. If you know something, Robbie, tell us. But this also will magnify the in-game economy business model. We've touched on it before, some of the problems with the current model. The issue of crypto up front, crypto first, NFT first. You got to buy this first before you even see the world, before you even see the map. We've noticed recently game publishers getting away from that model and making the blockchain element optional. If the Clarity Act passes, when the Clarity Act passes and become law, this excludes those digital tokens, those NFTs, from being deemed commodities, which changes the perception of them as well. The Clarity Act, I'm reading from this here, legal line for game economies. The Clarity Act amends Section 1A of the Commodity Exchange Act to define a new category called digital commodities. In doing so, it explicitly removes collectibles, virtual land, merchandise, and video game assets from that category. Collectibles, virtual land, merch, and video game assets. I hate to be the first one to tell you, but the metaverse is coming back. The metaverse is coming back, ladies and gentlemen. The metaverse is coming back with this type of language. Virtual land, collectibles, merch. An OG asset in this space in the form of Decentraland is still working on VR gaming. I thought this company was non-existent, but they have still been working and developing that virtual world, that Decentraland. When Decentraland and other assets like it were at the top of the card, so to speak, everyone was talking about them, they started to get brand deals with banks, entertainment companies, airline companies, grocery stores, sneaker companies. Like, it was about to pop off. The problem was there wasn't any regulatory clarity. The only thing that killed the 2021 bull run was a lack of regulatory clarity. Now we are in another bull run, the run of 24. I call it the run of 24. This is when this all got kick-started after the halving of 24. But now that we are in the run of 24, if you want the run of 25, and we're getting clarity, Be expecting the exact opposite to happen, where when we were told we weren't going to get it in 2021, market crashed. We're getting it now, and the bull run hasn't even started yet. To reiterate here, for better understanding, the Clarity Act amends Section 1A of the Commodity Exchange Act to define a new category called digital commodities. This removes collectibles, virtual land, merchandise, and video game assets from that category. This means the gaming ecosystem is about to explode, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the payment space. We're looking at the Cambrian moment for crypto. Now, as they extrapolate a bit further here, and I like these details as well, this means studios will be able to tokenize skins, gear, currencies, and player-owned economies with more confidence, ladies and gentlemen. I'm playing a game now. I just picked up Gears 5. Okay, I know it came out a few years ago. All right, but don't knock me. But I'm playing Gears 5, and I love how much they have improved in the series. Okay, yeah, I like that too. But there are certain in-game items, and as I'm using these items, I'm just thinking, I'm upgrading these things, and I'm like, this is where Web3 is going to get off at. Okay? Major titles like a Gears, Call of Duty, Fortnite, hell, include Roblox in this conversation. They now have a way to take the assets generated in their games and put an economic value behind them. In order for them to do that, they're going to need external networks. It's the exact same principle that we're watching unfold in the payment space, where traditional payment companies want to get involved with faster, cheaper cross-border payments, but they don't have the existing infrastructure to do so. What are they doing? They're coming to blockchain networks, and they're leveraging their technology to create their own offerings. We will see the exact same thing happen in the blockchain gaming space. I promise you that. And now these bills, the bills just, to me, confirmed everything. It confirmed everything. Like I said at the top of the show, I 100% feel safe in telling anyone you can build a life savings in crypto, because from this day forward, there's no stopping us. There's no stopping us, ladies and gentlemen.